What's up? We're here.
Hello.
Hello.
We are here.
All right. Sure. Welcome to Bilge Brats. We are Bilge Brats.
Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to Bilge Brats. We are the Bilge Brats. Today we are going to be playing the most excellent role-playing game, Pirate Borg, by Luke Stratton. And we're all going to try to find our sea legs as we learn this game and try to have a bunch of piratical fun. And we'll be playing the adventure today, Buried in the Bahamas. I am going to be the harbor master or the game master or referee for this session. And I am Harbor Master Roy, have the official t-shirt from Pirate Borg. And we'll put a link to the Pirate Borg website. You can check them out, get all kinds of cool stuff, including the game and t-shirts and stuff. But everyone else, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Chad.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Lauren.
That's pretty good.
All right. So, this game is about being a bunch of crazy pirates. This is the rule book. It has awesome art, awesome light, easy to learn, easy to play rules. I would like to thank the creators of Pirate Borg, Luke Stratton, and Tyler, the whole Pirate Borg crew. They did an excellent job creating this game, supporting this game. It's really great support for people who want to play and run. Please check them out. They're super cool. Big thanks to Chad for doing all the heavy lifting on the tech support to get this thing up off the ground. And also want to thank my inspiration for running this game and streaming and putting up on YouTube, 3D6 Down the Line YouTube channel. The whole gang over there are fantastic guys. And if you want to see an excellent actual play in different genres of role-playing, definitely check them out. So we'll get started here in just a second. I figure first we'll just go around and tell everybody who you're playing. We'll let Lauren start. So tell us a little bit about your pirate.
Hi, I'm Nanette Dubois, sorceress extraordinaire, peg leg enthusiast. And there's no other pirates. It's really sad.
It's just you.
Ship's gonna go down.
Chad, you want to tell us about your pirate character?
Oh, you're muted. We can't hear all your fascinating information.
Jordan, you want to tell us about your pirate?
I am. I'm still hearing echo. I am Joseph Krabs McCool, and I'm a buccaneer.
And Steven?
Testing. He's stinky.
He is a putrid bilge stench.
That's good.
Very specific dunk on somebody.
He is.
And Chad?
Oh no. I forgot what I sent.
Well, I have down that you are playing a zealot.
Yes. I don't remember his name.
Crimbo Spleen.
Crimbo Spleeny B.
Crimbo Spleen.
He's really into zealotry and zealotry apparel, and he steals a lot for no reason, even when it's not advantageous to him. And yeah.
All right. Well, we've got a ragtag pirate crew ready to deal death upon the dark Caribbean. So I'll give a brief explanation of the setting for the game. So this is called the Dark Caribbean. It's a alternate version of our earthly Caribbean. Magic here is real and very dangerous. And when the Europeans in this alternate Earth settled the Caribbean, there were no living natives. But there were ruins filled with treasure, magical artifacts, and other interesting things left behind by the civilization, but no one knows what happened to them. So some years after the Europeans found all this and were like, oh, well, we're going to do the colonial thing and just take over and make it ours. A few years later, something happened. Some apocalyptic thing happened, and the dead started to rise out of the seas, known as the Scourge. So the Scourge appeared and messed things up pretty good for everyone who was living here. So it's a pretty post-apocalyptic setting with lots of pirate flavor. One other thing that was discovered in relation to the Scourge was something called ash. Ash is a narcotic, psychedelic. It is the ectoplasmic remains of destroyed undead. And it was discovered to have extremely valuable properties. So that is the vice of choice for many sailing man in the Dark Caribbean. So you guys are going to be sailors aboard the pirate frigate, the Tarantula, run by the tyrannical Captain Bloodwhip. He is a salty old sea dog. He carries a cat of nine tails and uses it liberally. So you try to stay on the captain's good side as much as you can. And you guys have been sailing around the Bahamas for about 3 weeks now, following a map that the captain keeps to himself. No one else has seen this map. He keeps it in his jacket all the time, sleeps with it. No one's gotten a look at it. So all you know that you're looking for is a peninsula that has 3 rock columns that lean to the west. And there are sea caves nearby. So that is what you guys have been out here looking for these 3 weeks.
But we haven't seen the map yet.
You haven't seen the map yet.
Okay. Because we may or may not have the map that we can put on screen. So let me know.
Okay. I'll let you know if you happen to get your hands on the map, we'll show the audience an image of it.
Right.
If you want to show the audience an image of the artwork for the adventure, it's pretty cool. Feel free if you'd like.
Yeah. Don't. Dang it. I have the map. I have the 2 maps loaded and I don't have that.
No worries. All right. So we're going to get started. So you're on the Tarantula, on the deck of the Tarantula, doing all your deck swabbing and your, piratical chores and such, looking out for things like reefs and other ships that you can steal from or run away from, as the case may be. And you notice on the eastern horizon, there's pretty dark and foreboding black clouds. And it appears that a pretty huge storm is fast approaching. The ship is starting to rock in the swells. The waves start to crash against the side of the ship. And wind is picking up. And you think back to this morning when you climbed up onto deck. You saw the first mate, Skaggs, was at the rail looking at the dawn, and the sky was a fierce red, and he was mumbling, red sky at morning, sailors take warning. and you kind of thought nothing of it because he's just a grumpy old man anyway, prone to strange sayings, and you went about your day. But now you think back to that moment, and that storm it seems almost supernatural, the speed in which it's closing in on you. And all of a sudden, rain starts to pour down, violent winds, thunder, crashing, lightning, lighting up the darkening sky. Huge waves start crashing onto and over the deck. And all of a sudden, you're in the middle of a cataclysmic hurricane.
Right.
Well,
And the
fuck.
lightning flashes, and you see silhouetted against the dark clouds a strange looking galleon bearing down on you. And as it gets closer and as the lightning flashes and illuminates it, you see that this ship is not made of wood, but made from thousands of bones. It has torn black sails, and on its aft castle, there are 3 huge skulls. They're blazing with wicked flames.
Fuck.
The galleon is definitely on a course straight towards you. The captain starts shouting orders, and excuse me, and the crew starts to get ready, man the guns, and the terrifying bone ship is racing towards you. It's about to ram you, and as it does, you see climbing all over in the rigging and all over the deck, there are skeletons, black boned skeletons that begin swarming off of this bone ship onto your ship.
Mm-mm.
And they are overwhelming your fellow sailors. They're trying to fight them off, but it's just like it's just a wall of destruction. The skeletons take down the comrades that you have on the other side of the ship and race across the deck. You see one extra large, like huge gorilla-like skeleton land on the deck, splintering the wood, and he has this giant spiked club. And the captain has his cutlass out, and this giant ogreish skeleton just swings it, hits the captain square in the chest, and he's thrown across the ship.
Oh no.
So the skeletons are making their way towards you. They're descending upon you. What do you do now?
This would be way more metal if like we weren't actually dealing with it.
Captain?
All right, well, let's start by rolling initiative.
Yeah.
One of you roll a 6-sided die, and it's going to be for the whole group. You roll that 6-sided die. You want to get a 4, a 5, or a 6. That means you get to go first. If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, the enemies get to go first.
Okay,
Jordan,
I'll do it.
Whoever.
Each rolling a
doing it.
d6.
We got a 5.
Ooh, that's
No, we just need one person to roll.
Yeah.
We're doing a group initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you got a 5, Chad?
Yeah, we got a 5.
All right.
you did
Good roll. All right, so you guys get to go first. Anybody want to go first?
I can yeah, so as a functional alcoholic, I'm probably functioning at a very high level at this point.
Right.
I will notice one of our dead comrades, Greg, who owed me at least like 2 silver, and I'm going to cast my super sweet Raise the Dead spell because I have a couple of uses of that, and I don't know if I'm going to make it out very long. So I can create a skeletal crawl from a nearby corpse. So old Greg's about to be old. Greg is going to be like just sort of dead Greg.
Very nice.
So yeah, I have that, and I just had, it takes like my whole action, so I'm gonna like think really hard about how Greg was a dick and he owed me like at least 2 silver, and I would like him to attack the super duper bad ogre guy that is attacking our theater captain.
All right, so you're going to raise dead, so that'll be your action for this turn.
Yep.
So old Greg will be up and able to do whatever he does on the next turn,
Sick him, Greg.
or in the next round, rather. All right, so got some sorceress spell casting there. Great job. So we'll just go around the line, Chad.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's the distance to like the captain? Like, what's the distance to this like gorilla looking fucking thing?
All right. So the gorilla, this ogreish skeleton just hit the captain, hit him square in the torso. The captain flew across. The captain is right now. He is impaled upon the capstan. It's the device on the ship. It's got the arm sticking out, and it turns to pull the anchor up.
Okay.
So he's impaled upon that right now.
Okay.
So this ogre skeleton is just standing there. Also, there are dozens and dozens of regular skeletons as well.
Right. Are there any skeletons? Could I like run to the captain, like between me and the captain? Are there skeletons?
There are a few, and basically they've taken down quite a few of your companions. You saw them take down Squidlips Davy.
No, not Squidlips Davy.
Descend upon him and just like ravage him, and it just kept coming. So they're all rushing towards you guys. Are all on the other side of the ship, and they're all coming towards you right now.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make my way to the captain, and so if I have to like take out a skeleton or whatever.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna what am I gonna cast? I'm gonna cast something.
Yeah.
I have something that I don't remember.
It's okay about Squidlips because I actually owed him a couple of silver, so it's all right.
Well, he met a gruesome end.
I mean, that's too bad.
Ooh. No, we can probably see all of them.
So if you're going to cast a spell, what are you going to cast?
Holy Protection. What's going on with that? I don't really know. Things. Dower thine in an ally gets -4 to DR. What's DR?
So that's the roll. That's the target number basically.
For them to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so in this game, everything is when you're almost everything as far as like ability checks or to make a roll is a D20. You want to roll high.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to cast Holy Protection on myself so that I can run towards the captain.
All right, good deal. And so you have your you have the spell info.
Yeah.
I've got it right here too. So Power Line ally gets -4 DR to defend for one attack. Use it anytime. It does not take it by action.
It doesn't take an action? I didn't even know.
It doesn't take it by action.
All right. Wow. So you can run run over to the captain as well.
Take that, Michael Bay.
Right. And I don't have to like roll anything for it to like do its thing. It just does it. Oh, that's great. Okay.
So it doesn't take an action, but it does. Let's see. So you can use your prayers. So you get. Did you roll to see how many spells you get?
Oh, in the day, I forgot to do that. What is that?
All right, so you're going to take whatever your spirit modifier is,
and
then you're going to roll. So you should have a plus or a minus for your spirit.
Yeah, +3.
+3. Oh, okay, great. All right, so you're going to take that +3. You're going to roll any die. It could be a D4 or D6, and basically divide it in half. So if you roll a D6, a 1, 2, 3 is going to count as a 1. A 4, 5, and 6 will count as a 6. Okay, so you'll add either a 1 or a 2 to that 3, and that's how many spells you get to cast in a day.
Okay, so 3, I guess. Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
All right, so yeah, I cast Holy Protection, right, and then I try to like kind of matrix through the skeletons, and like slide past them and stuff to get to the captain.
All right, so you're gonna make your way towards the captain, cast the spell.
Yeah.
All right, either Jordan or Steven.
Go for it, Steven. I mean, Seamus.
Yes.
Someone's
yes.
There's not really a life raft, but there is, there's probably there's got to be like a dinghy or a longboat that you could lower down into the water to venture onto shore, or just in this case, escape the ship. But it's kind of secured to the side of the ship right now. And I'm going to say it's going to take at least 2 people to try to get that longboat ready to be launched into the sea. But the skeletons are still approaching you, so be aware. But if anybody wants to help Steven or help,
I'll help. I'll help you.
or help Seamus the scab.
Please call me Krabs.
All right. Seamus and Krabs, if you guys want to try to launch that longboat, you certainly can.
All right. Let's do this. Yes. Okay. Right.
All right.
Be harpoon.
So that's going to be your action. All right. So you guys have all taken your actions for this turn. So now the skeletons, they're here. They are right where you are. Like I said, they're swarming all over the deck. You see more of your companions going down, and so we're going to see what happens now that these skeletons that are out for your blood. We'll see how they do. So you guys are actually going to be doing the rolling when you're attacking. You're also going to be rolling for defense. So I'm not going to be rolling to attack as the enemies. So you all will be rolling to defend yourselves. So I'm going to say there's at least 2 skeletons attacking each one of you. So you guys are going to have to make two rolls for your defense. So everybody's going to need to roll 2 20-sided dice.
Okay.
And we're testing our agility, right? Because this is defense.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's good.
So add or subtract your agility modifier that's on your character sheet from those 20-sided die rolls.
Each roll.
Yes. So you make 2 separate rolls. You want to roll high.
This one.
Ooh, you said you want to roll high, right? Okay.
That's correct.
That's I
didn't do that.
I did the opposite of that. Would have 4 and an 8. I really should have told Greg to not try to help the captain, who I don't like, and help me.
Bloodthorn with this blood whip.
All right.
I got a 12 and a 9.
All right.
Are we just going around?
Yeah. Yes, if you have a +4, then you would add 4 to each. So, all right, 16 and 13. Is that with your modifier added already? Okay, so 13 and 16. So you made your save, or you made your defense roll rather.
Lucky bastard.
You are able to duck and weave and dodge out of the skeleton's way. And so let's go back around because I don't remember what everybody else rolled. Jordan, what did you roll?
With modifiers, I rolled a 12 and a 6.
12 and a 6. Okay, so the 12 was successful, and the 6 was not. So one of the skeletons you were able to dodge, but you dodge right into the rusty cutlass of the other black skeleton. So you are going to take some damage.
Okay.
And you take 3 points of damage.
Okay. 3 points of damage.
And you have tetanus.
And you had 8 hit points. Okay.
8, yeah. Here we go.
All right. And Chad, what were your rolls again, including your modifier?
12 and a 9.
12 and a 9. All right.
And then I have that thing that gives me whatever, -4
So that gives you a -4
to something.
And so,
to their ability to hit me?
Yeah, so the 12 is a success. And the 9, so you cast the spell and it doesn't take an action. So we'll just say it's an instantaneous thing.
Okay.
All right. So so you get that minus. So you'll so you actually you're able to escape certain doom. And we move on to Nanette.
With my modifiers, I got a 7 and an 11.
Set with your modifier.
Yeah, that's with.
All right.
That's good, right?
7 and an 11. That is not going to do it.
That's not going to do it.
And Crabs, we may want to retcon a little bit here, because don't forget about Devil's Luck.
Oh yeah.
Did everyone remember Devil's Luck?
Devil's
No.
Luck.
Not right now. Okay. All right. Well, we are but young and naive, untested pirates here. All of us. So Devil's Luck, which is, I just have to show this because it's such a metal illustration.
Yes.
And the creator did all of the artwork as well. So this is super lovely. So Devil's Luck. So it basically is what it sounds like. You get some luck, and it should be on your character sheet how many Devil's Luck points you have. So you want to keep track of that during the game. So if you want to spend one of your Devil's Luck, it can do basically 5 different things. You can use it to neutralize a critical hit or a fumble, either for yourself or for someone else. You can use it to lower any damage dealt to you by rolling a d6. So in Crab's case, he took 3 points damage. If you wanted to use a Devil's Luck, you could roll a 6-sided die and add whatever you roll back into your hit points up to your maximum.
That's right.
Another use for your Devil's Luck is to deal max damage with 1 attack. So if you are making an attack, you can just automatically deal full damage. You can lower lower 1 test by -4. Excuse me. So if you have to, try to lift something heavy, you need to test your strength. You can make it easier by spending a Devil's Luck, and it'll be getting a +4 on the roll. And the last use of Devil's Luck is that you can re-roll any die, either one that you rolled, one that I rolled. It could be a damage roll that I rolled. It could be an attack roll. It could be an ability test, and it could be for yourself or for any of your companions. So you have a limited amount of Devil's Luck. It does reset after you've rested for 6 hours. You'll be able to gain some back. But it is a limited resource, but it's a very useful one.
Okay.
Gonna be using that.
Yeah.
All right. So you rolled unfortunately low.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
you say you're going to be using some Devil's Luck.
I am my lone Devil's Luck.
Okay.
You
So
gotta live to use it.
how would you like to use said Devil's Luck?
I think I want to lower damage dealt to me by d6
Okay. All right.
because I don't think that's probably a better bet.
All right. I'll let you make that roll. Well, I guess first let me roll for damage.
Yeah,
actually.
like how much?
That makes sense.
Like,
All right. So both the skeletons attacked you. Let's see how much. And you have a whopping 3 hit points.
I mean, I only have 3.
Okay. So you took a total of 6 points of damage.
Holy
to
fuck.
attack. So you are below 0 in hit points. So you may be dead, but by using your Devil's Luck. So you need a 3 or higher.
Hey Chad, could the deep ones bless us or whoever you pray to with your zealotry?
I prayed to the
Holy
very
shit!
deep
I rolled
level.
a 6.
A 6.
I
Wow.
rolled a 6.
Truly the Devil's Luck. Truly the
Oh
Devil's Luck.
man.
So
Devil will be
you
on
are
your
back.
side.
It's like it never even happened except for all the blood and the pain.
I'm like, hey, where were you, Greg?
because I'm like
You
matrix.
killed me.
I'm matrixing right now, but I was also like praying, and then I was also like, to the deep water, because that's what I'm really into, like the deep, like what's under the water.
You like a deep.
That's what we
cool.
call multitasking there. All right,
It's
so
a praetrix.
a
Just like the
miraculous recovery, Nanette.
Oof. I took my peg leg off and I'm like shaking it at them in disapproval. And probably that was a bad life choice during a fight. But
All right, so let's go back to Chad, who is making his way over to the captain in Matrix style.
Yeah, right.
And so you arrive at where Captain Bloodwhip is impaled upon the capstan, and he is like slumped over,
Yeah,
and his eyes are barely open,
yeah.
and he's you can see him just slowly kind of sliding off of this capstan, the blood pouring out of him. What do you want to do with the old captain? His cat of nine tails has fallen from his hand.
Oh, okay.
He's
so
a shadow of his former self.
So I like take his hand, and the one that has like the cat of nine tails in it, and I'm holding it like it's a really tender moment, but I'm also like kind of taking the cat of nine tails and like putting it in my pocket, and
Okay.
and I'm like, Captain, what do you want me to do? What's your last wish, your last will and testament? He's like, you've done so much for us, and I'm like, but it's kind of sarcastic, but it's like, what do you want your final words to be?
So the captain tries to raise his head up a little bit, and he just struggles. It slumps back down, and he kind of looks at you. You see the light just start to fade out of his eyes,
Right?
and he just reaches his other hand into his sea coat and pulls out this roll
I think
of
he
parchment.
realizes while he's doing that I was already reaching my hand into his pocket to grab it.
So he grabs your wrist as he's going for this map.
Yeah.
And he tries to say something in his gruff voice, and it just gurgles and blood bubbles kind of come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And he jerks your hand out, and your hand is holding this parchment.
Yeah.
And he just kind of barely focuses on you, and is just like, ugh. And then the light goes out.
And so now I've got this map, but I'm not gonna look at it right now. There's no time to look at it right now. There's fucking a million skeletons and shit going on. So I'm just gonna stow that.
You hear the skeletons coming up right behind you.
Yeah. So I stow that real quick, and then can I cast that same fucking thing again? Because it only lasts for one turn, right?
Well, this is your action. Your interaction with the captain is your action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't. So can I?
Right.
Can I run, or do I have to wait till next turn?
You wait till next turn, because it took a few moments with the captain. Yeah. Everything's happening pretty fast.
Yeah. That's cool.
So as you get your hands on this map and you pocket that cat of nine tails,
Nice.
So Krabs and Seamus are still working furiously, trying to defend themselves and get that longboat. But you hear Skag's voice call out, and he shouts, "Land, land!" And you hear one of your other companions, who's the lookout. It was up in the rigging, Billy Knives, and Billy's like, "We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out. They're all over the place, man. What are we gonna do?" And all of a sudden, the ship rocks violently as it smashes into a reef or rocks or something, and the deck just lurches to one side. You're all start falling. It's very very Titanic. It's kind of keeling over. You're struggling to keep your footing, and you hear just a tremendous like splintering of the ship and crashing of the waves and the wood, and you feel the ship shuddering, and you can tell it's breaking apart. It's going to go down. So I'm going to get everybody to make an agility test. So you're going to need to roll a 12 or better on your 20-sided die roll, and either add or subtract your modifier to that.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, I rolled a 17. So,
You,
well, I with my
you
modifier.
said
I'm
agility?
actually-
Yes, agility.
Gags is a real leader. I'd rather follow him than Captain Bloodwith.
After all my matrixing,
6.
I got a 6.
You used it up.
6 and 6.
All right, so Crimbo, you actually the deck starts splitting open where you are, and you
Yeah.
fall like halfway down
No.
in the deck that's like ripping itself apart.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like you catch yourself on the edge, and
Yeah.
we'll come back to you.
Okay.
So Nanette, you made your roll, so you're able to you know what's happened exactly. You
Yoink, I'm out.
all right, so you're gonna make for the rail and dive off, and then Krabs and Seamus, you guys were furiously trying to get this longboat, and we'll say you got part. It's kind of dangling, and you're trying to get the other side untied as this happens, and you're thrown against the rail. So let's see, what did you roll, Jordan?
7 minus 6 or minus 1, so 6.
So a 6. Okay. All right. So Jordan, you get caught up in some of the lines that were, you kind of gets wrapped around your ankle. So you try to like jump over the rail, but you can't. You're hung up for the moment. And Seamus, what did you roll? A 12. So Seamus, you see what's up, and so you're able to just hop on out of here if you'd like to extricate yourself from the imminent wreckage of the ship. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
All right.
I'm gonna have to go.
All right. So Krabs and Crimbo, you guys both failed your agility test. So now I'm going to ask you to, and the ship is going down. The water's rising up.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to need to make a couple of toughness tests to see if you can extricate yourself from the wreckage.
I'm not known for my toughness.
And don't forget, you have devil's luck.
Right.
But if you fail this one, you're going down with the ship.
Fuck.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
So roll for toughness, and don't
Okay.
forget your
But
modifier.
it's
Okay.
that's also a D20.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe.
So I rolled a 7.
Very good.
I guess I'm gonna devil's luck at that because I'm assuming that's not gonna.
Yeah. How much devil's luck do you have?
I have a 1.
That's
One.
what I had.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one more than you need.
Well, if you don't use it, you're a goner.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use it. So I have to roll a d6.
So you can use. You can either. You can re-roll.
Mhm.
Or you can lower the. So what did you actually roll? You rolled a 7.
7, I think. Yeah.
Did you have a modifier?
No.
Yeah. What's your toughness? All right. No toughness. So you rolled a 7, and so you can add 4. So that still wouldn't do it. So yeah, you're going to probably want to use that for
To re-roll.
Re-roll. Yeah.
An 11.
11. All right, that's still not going to do it because you don't have a modifier.
Oh no.
But with Devil's Luck, you can use it for a companion if you like. if anyone feels charitable towards Crimbo and wants to sacrifice one of your own devil's luck, if you have any.
Man, you got the map.
But I guess let's we'll pause that real quick. We'll go to Jordan because we may have to make a difficult choice.
Jordan was like,
That's amazing.
All right, so
God,
Jordan,
it's
what is
an
your
Elijah Wood Macaulay Culkin moment? I rolled a 12, and my modifier is 0.
you rolled a 12.
Yes.
All right, so 12 is a success. So by the
Okay.
skin of your teeth,
I
you're able to untie those lines from around your ankle and tumble not so gracefully into the sea and start swimming away to safety. All right, so we're back to Crimbo.
But I would.
Anybody?
Can I?
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, can I use my devil's luck for Crimbo?
You absolutely can. If you feel charitable, go right ahead. All right, so we're gonna let Crimbo
I would like to do that
again.
Oh God, no pressure.
You got this. Come on, buddy.
That's like the best trick.
A 1.
Oh
So that's a fumble.
Oh no.
It looks like curtains for old Crimbo.
Oh no.
Crimbo's fucked.
Oh,
So the ship slowly, just like a giant, is taking its two hands and just crushing the ship.
Yeah.
The black skeletons are swarming around. The last thing you see, you feel the water rising up and getting to your neck, and the black skeletons descending upon you, and
I'll
you
go
feel
out
their
the way I
clawed
lived.
hands,
In the deep.
in the deep.
and everything goes black.
Fuck.
Oh, the rest of you weren't there to see this, so you don't have to hold it. You don't have to be choked up while you're trying to swim for your life. But the storm is still raging. There's debris all over the place in the water. Things are flying about. You're just struggling to swim, and you all it feels like you're swimming for an eternity. And you just all of you black out. And the next thing you know, you wake up. It's daylight. It's early morning daylight. The sun is just dawning. You're laying on the wet sand of a beach somewhere. You've got sand in your mouth. As soon as you come into consciousness, your entire body aches, and you remember what happened, and you all kind of pull yourself up off the sand and look around to see that you're on some deserted beach somewhere. And you see your companions, you see Nanette, you see Crabs, you see Seamus, you see Skaggs, who is off to the side. And you see Billy Knives just splayed out on the sand, snoring.
Peak Billy Knives.
But no sign of poor Crimbo.
Where's
Did not live.
The boy who lived.
Didn't Crimbo get the map? Do we?
Crimbo did get the map.
That's good.
Do we see his body like bobbing anywhere nearby? Can I reanimate him if we find him with my girl?
If you have that power, you could.
I do if I saw you.
And besides yourselves, there is tons of wreckage all over the beach. So there's all kinds of stuff that is washed up. You still see things out in the surf kind of floating a little bit. A lot of it's washed up amongst the sand and the scrubby vegetation on the shore. So what do you guys want to do?
Do you want to look around? Because I feel like we're pretty boned in general.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through this wreckage for for some loot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything that could be a raft, maybe we could use.
Do we see the wreckage from the beach? Like
Yes.
the ship wreckage has washed ashore as well. Or
Yes. Yeah. You
out there
see.
somewhere?
You see quite a few things. There's plenty of wood. You see some parts of sails. You know, there's just all kinds of wreckage. You see. There's one thing often that it's like barely on the beach. It's kind of bobbing in the shallows. Of what you can tell is a water barrel that looks to still have something in it because it's weighted down in the surf. As you look around for a little while, you find a smaller barrel, and blazoned on the side is the word rum.
Okay, so we're fine.
We're good.
There's some lines, some ropes, scattered about, and it's kind of spread all over. So it'll take a good 20, 30 minutes, maybe more, to kind of scour through all this stuff and take stock of what's there.
Okay. But I joined in the search. Gotta see if I could find some ointment. And I aid in surveying the wreckage for useful items.
All right, good deal. So you have all of your possessions that you had on your character sheet. Unless if anybody had a really large item like a sea chest or something, you don't have that, obviously. But any of your other items, you have that, whatever's on your character sheet. You had the presence of mind to grab that stuff as you were fleeing the horror.
Got my bucket and weighted dice, so I mean we can have a fun time here.
Okay. I do.
So,
it does say I have a large sea chest, but that's not.
Yeah, you can mark that off. That one's gone.
That's gone. Okay.
But everything else you still have.
Okay.
So you see Billy Knives snoring, still asleep, and Skag starts to rise up, and you see he has a big gash across his side of his head, and blood on his face, and the sand's like stuck to the blood, and he tries to get up and falls down, and tries to get up again, and is able to stagger a little bit, and so he starts to make his way towards you all.
Making a way downtown.
And he kicks Billy Knives in the side.
Good.
And Billy starts to come around and sees you guys, and he points at you, and he's like, Captain.
Huh?
And he puts his hand to his head, and like he's like looking around, and he's saying, Captain. Like, where's the captain?
Hey, Billy. Did you not notice the giant, really foreboding supernatural ship coming towards us? I didn't really hear you call lookout or anything on that.
What are you saying, man?
We're a little giant ape.
I was looking the other way. I can't look everywhere. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What are you saying? You want to fight? He pulls out 2 knives from his belt.
Oh,
Like, we can
Oh,
settle
okay.
this right now.
Yeah.
You want to settle this?
How do you think
That's
I
too
lost this one leg? Yeah, I'll fight you, bro. And then I'll raise you from the dead to do what I tell you.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Maybe later.
Maybe
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I
I'm
thought,
not
man.
scared of you. I will raise you from the dead. But help me get the fucking water.
Yeah,
Come
you're
on.
scared. That's all fine. Yeah,
Super
yeah.
kill you later.
And then he looks around because he just woke up, and he's like, where the hell are we? Where's the ship? Where's the captain? Where's everybody? What happened to the skeletons? We're boned, man. We're boned. We're lost. We don't have any food. I'm going to have to eat you. He looks at you, Nanette.
whoa, that was fast.
Silly, I will kill you if you sleep. Come on, help
He's
get this
a
damn water.
reactionary. He just starts, he just kind of puts his head on his hand. He's having a moment.
Here.
So
I walk over and I put my hand on his shoulder.
and he looks over at you. He's like, "Thanks, man. I don't know what to do, man." And he's young. He's like, probably under age of being able to drive a car, probably. But he's tall. He's like really tall. He's pretty good size. He's a husky fellow. But he looks at you and he's like, "Thanks, man. We got to get out of this, man. What are we gonna do?
Harpoon is
Who's
away.
in charge? Who's in charge?"
Oh, me, I'm dead.
Skaggs is like, "Me." And then he
Right.
starts to lose consciousness and slowly go down. His head is still oozing some blood. He's obviously taking a rock to the head or something. So
I'll go tend to Skaggs because I think he actually is sensible, unlike Billy and I. Sensible. I'm also a drunk, so I'm not really a good gauge of character.
I'm a procrastinator.
And so everybody else is switching the wreckage.
Yeah, still looking through the wreckage here.
All right. So like I said, you find a water barrel. You're able to kind of roll it up on the sand. So you have enough water for, you would guess, about 3 or 4 days. You didn't find any food. And you found a small barrel of rum. You figure that's about enough to get everyone wasted. Let's see, we'll say everybody can get really wasted once off this barrel of rum. Now, rum will heal hit points.
Ooh.
There are some downsides. If you drink rum, you have to test your toughness. And if you fail, then you vomit for a round or two. But if you pass it, then it does heal D4 hit points. But your agility is a -1 for every drink you have for the next hour. So rum is helpful at a price. I'm sure no one here knows anything about that. And then you find enough wood, rope, and you find enough sail. Like you had mentioned, raft, Nanette. You definitely feel like you could make either a shelter for yourselves with this, or you could make a raft. As you look around the island, it doesn't appear to be a very large island, but you're on one side and there's a bit of a hill in the middle of this island. So you can't see, the entire island from your vantage point. So there's a hill. If you want to get some elevation, you could kind of start walking up or down the coast to see if you can figure out where you are, if there anyone or anything is on this island with you. So we'll let you guys contemplate that while we take our first break, and we'll see who Chad's next character is going to be.
All right, everybody, we're taking a break. We're
What's
taking a
the-
fucking break.
How long break?
Chad, how long do you want?
It's
10?
10 minutes. Gives time to peas. Do all that.
Yep, 10 sounds good.
All right, we're back.
And do we get health back from 6 hours rest or?
Normally you would get health back from a rest, but since you haven't eaten, you've had no food, so well, technically you did sleep. You're not going to be recovering any hit points, but anybody who used their Devil's Luck, you can go ahead and recover that to whatever you had before.
You do have some rum, Jordan. So if you want to get, you could maybe use that for some help or extended vomiting. A good time.
Yeah. My character is stupid.
I'm a drunk, so I think it's a really great idea. I'm sorry, I'm a functioning alcoholic. My bad.
Yeah, you're high functioning.
You could be a bad influence.
Whatever that means.
So you guys are scavenging the beach. Salvage for wood, water, and rum.
Something's going on with the mic. I can't really hear Sean. It's weird.
Okay, let me check that real quick.
Nope, it's good now.
Oh yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's good now. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So you're on this island. You've scavenged some items. As you're scavenging, as you're going further afield, you find another one of your companions from the ship, who is a little battered, but not too bad off. You see him kind of stumbling around through the vegetation, and he sees you and says,
Who the fuck are y'all?
Oh, good, you made it.
you can see it's your fellow sailor, Blort Fishskin.
Lord.
Who? What? My name's Blort Fishskin? I have amnesia.
I was like, I would want amnesia if my name were Blort.
He's always using amnesia as a way to reset his name.
He always forgets when I use my weighted dice and we gamble that he owes me too. So this is on track.
What the
Blort.
What the fuck are we doing here?
It's a long story. Billy's not great at his job. He's trying, but he didn't. Either like big scary hurricane. The captain's dead, so we got that going for us.
We got no ship.
Yeah.
So we don't got that going for us.
There's rum though.
And the water. We got rum and the water.
Well, fuck the water. Give me the rum. And then like I'm drinking the rum, and then all of a sudden I just like
All right.
what the fuck's going on? I was just being sucked down into Mother Deep, whom I love, and I was ready for, and now what's going on?
We crashed.
We just told you, Blort. Yeah, we crashed. Captain's dead,
Blort.
so yay. And then rum, yay. Water,
Did you call me Blort?
Yeah, sadly, that is your name,
Sadly.
Blort.
We crashed
No,
into a bone hurricane.
There was a bonacane, yeah. I didn't know that was meteorologically
A
possible.
bonacane.
No.
Bonacane.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm Crimbo. You guys know me. Why did you call me Blort?
Because you're Blort, not Crimbo.
Crimbo's dead as Bilgewater.
Well, I thought I was. I got in the map from the captain.
Oh yeah, where is that?
I got his sweet like cat of nine tails too, and then all of a sudden, I felt really unlucky, and then I died, and I got sucked down into Mother Deep, and I was embracing her warm nothingness, and then all of a sudden I was on this beach drinking rum, which I'm not going to complain.
So Skag says, he looks at you. Lord.
Is Blort here?
And Billy is like, man, what are you talking about? It's not time for jokes, man. You're Blort. Look at you. But no, look at your Blort, man. Crimbo looked different. Crimbo's gone, man. He's gone. He bit it. He's chummed.
I go over and I pick up like a mirror that's cracked and stuff and look at it, and I'm like, what in the fuck?
Billy's like, oh, wait a minute. Blort, you been hanging out with Crimbo? Did he do stuff to you, man? Did he say some weird things to you? I think he said some weird things.
Crimbo, he's dead. I saw that bastard die down in the fucking ship. Where's my fucking rum?
Wait, are we talking to Blort again?
Yes, I'm clearly Blort. I mean, look at the way I'm dressed.
Oh boy.
That's pretty Blorty.
Oh boy.
What is that?
Billy's like, I thought Skaggs hit his head. Skaggs can't talk right now. He only said one damn word at a time. And now Blort's acted like thinks he's Crimbo and Crimbo is talking like Crimbo, but it's the Blort. I don't know, man. This is messed up. We got to get out of here.
Give me another tankard.
Get out of here.
Another.
I gotta drink this away.
That's usually how I feel.
All right, so the sun is starting to come up. It's the date, by the way, is July 31st. So it is hot and humid and miserable, and you need to either find some kind of shelter or figure out if there's a way off this island, or
all the fireworks
not
shops
enough
are
wreckage. Exactly.
Yeah.
But you found some debris that you can use to construct a shelter. Like Nanette said, you can maybe make a raft. So,
do you want to look around? Because what's the topography?
It's there's white sand beaches. There's looks like there's one moderate sized hill on the interior of this island. It looks high enough that you could kind of get a pretty decent view of the island and the surrounding area. You could circumnavigate the coast.
What do y'all want to do?
I'm more of a walk in a straight line kind of guy, so
Yeah, I've always said that about you.
I just go straight up that fucking hill.
Yeah, well, if you want to bisect the island and then stop before you get to the water.
By what?
Cut it in half. Go in a straight line over the top of the hill.
All right, so is that what everybody's doing? We're gonna summit the hill.
Yeah, summit the hill.
Yeah, let's check and see what's over yon hill.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yon hillock.
you estimate it's going to take about an hour to get to the top of the hill.
Oh, jeez.
Ugh,
Let's go uphill in the
as
heat.
the crow flies.
All right. So you make your way off the beach through the scrubby vegetation, and after about an hour, you reach the top of the hill, and that gives you like basically a 360-degree view of the island that you're on. It's a pretty small island. It's probably about 3 square miles total. It's beautiful here. The water is like just this emerald green, clear. The skies are there's just a couple of little clouds in the sky. It's a beautiful day after the terrible hurricane. There's once you get past the beach, there's a lot of thick grass, bushes. There are no trees on the island. There's some pretty large size bushes and shrubs, but no trees. You see seabirds. You spot a couple of snakes as you're walking through the vegetation. You see there's a few nests up in some of these shrubs, probably that the birds use. So as you made your way to the top of the hill, so you look around, and you're at the top of the hill. You're all looking around, and you can see there's a couple of other islands. With your keen sailor's eye, you would estimate about 15 miles. They're both right around 15 miles away. To the southwest, there looks like there's a larger, longer island to the southwest. And to the southeast, there is a smaller island. And from that direction, from the southeast, from that smaller island, you see a little thin whisper of smoke rising from somewhere on that island.
Mm.
And Skaggs points out and he says, "Smoke. Rum.
Oh, yeah.
Key."
I like all of those things.
Did you say chi? Eastern, like, kind of thing.
No.
Oh, okay.
Key.
Oh, key. Ah, yes.
Like, oh, I thought you
Sometimes I mispronounce it key as well.
He points at his head. Think.
Oh, like what you put in a lock.
Port Nelson. Port Nelson.
Port Nelson.
Port Nelson.
And he points at where the smoke's rising.
Ah.
You know where
So
we are.
We need to get the fuck over there.
Skaggs certainly thinks he knows where you are.
Take a head injury.
Well, that's good enough
But
for me.
so as you look around the island, you see it's kind of almost diamond shaped, roughly. But on the far side of the island, from where you woke up, it looks like there's something, some things scattered on the beach over there. It looks like you can't really tell, but you can tell there's some like non-natural items, like some man-made. So you don't know if it's more wreckage from your ship or something else. But it looks like some sort of very rough structure, lean-to or something like that, on the far side of the island.
Some sort of
Man-made are
check
some
or
of my
something.
favorite items. Do you want to check?
Yeah, let's go check it out. What time is it? By mine eye.
It's adventure time.
Where be the
You would reckon.
I were to look?
You would reckon. Let's see. So you probably will see. We'll say it's about 11 a.m.
Well,
That's high.
Let's get to pushing.
Yeah, let's go see if there's you want to go see if there's anything over there we could use in our? I guess we need a raft or.
Well, are you guys going to go check out the other side of the island, or are you going back to where you amassed all the scavengings?
We don't
where
have
you woke up.
supplies, right?
I'd like to
You're
rustle.
very low on supplies.
I'd like to rustle through some of these birds' nests and look for bird eggs for perhaps some breakfast.
Yeah, that's everyone. Billy is like, good idea, man. I'm hungry, man. I gotta eat something. So he scrabbles up into a
I
shrub.
tried to catch a snake.
What'd you say, Stephen?
Oh, I didn't say anything except.
I said, can I?
Oh, Jordan, sorry.
Can I try to catch a snake?
Try to catch a snake. You could try to hunt a snake. It's going to take some time. You'll have to,
Oh, okay. So they're not just squirming all over the ground right now.
Yeah, you don't see one in your immediate vicinity, but you certainly
Oh, I see.
look
Okay.
for one, hunt for snakes if you'd like. But
Okay.
Billy's going to join with Seamus and see if they can scavenge some eggs.
Okay.
So, Stephen, give me a roll a 6-sided die.
6, 2.
A 2. Okay. And then I'll roll for Billy. So Billy also finds a couple eggs. So you find 4 eggs from the nest. But if you now, are you going to the other side of the island? Is that what we decided? Is that right, everybody?
Yeah.
Because we saw
Okay.
that other
All
stuff.
right. So you can kind of look on the way, as you're making your way to the far side. So you find eggs. I'm sure you're going to find another nest. We'll say that you find a few more eggs so everybody can have some nice raw bird eggs.
Yeah.
In the hot sun.
Can I also like whistle at birds and try to like tame them, and try to procure a pet that'll stay with me?
That's something you could try to do, but again, that's going to take some time.
I mean, we're here for a while, so I'm just going to keep doing that.
Well, these are they're wild creatures, so
Yes.
they're not gonna immediately come.
Right.
I would say it's probably going to take 2 or 3 days to tame a wild bird.
Right. I'm playing the long game, but it also doesn't matter because it's always new birds. So I'm just an idiot, and I'm just whistling at birds.
There he is again. Totally different bird.
Totally different.
Sounds good.
He can't tell. Humor him.
So you guys, make your way down the other side of the hill. You look for nests along the way. You find a few more eggs. So everybody's got something on their stomach. So you feel a little bit better, have a little more energy to keep going. And after about an hour, you reach the far side of the island. And you see that, there are a bunch of seabirds around what looks like an abandoned campsite on the far side of the island, on the north shore. You see that looks like there's a tent, a makeshift tent that is collapsed. You see a musket laying on the beach. You see a pistol nearby. And there's a couple items near, right next to that collapsed tent. Looks like a small barrel. Looks like the type that tends to hold gunpowder. And a little pile of some other items. And there's a fishing net kind of draped over some of these items that are all piled up next to the tent.
I'll definitely grab that net.
Dibs on the musket.
Yeah.
All
Nice.
right. I go, and then I just start like grabbing things in like.
All right, so you guys want to like
pockets.
search through everything that's here, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a list of basically everything you find. So you find that makeshift tent. Underneath it, inside is a bedroll. There's also a medical kit,
Yep.
a hunting knife,
Ooh.
a flint and steel,
Hey.
and that small barrel is indeed a small barrel of gunpowder. And you find 20 rounds of ammunition to go with it. And you would estimate you have enough for about 20 shots from either the pistol or the musket. The musket is, you can tell that it's empty, but you can tell it was fired. And it's kind of closer to the shoreline, to the high tide line. The pistol, which was over by the tent, it is actually loaded and ready to fire. And hidden underneath the bedroll, you find 3 doses worth of ash. That
Sick.
ectoplasmic, narcotic, psychedelic substance.
You know, I'm a pretty expert user of ash. You know, I can kind of like, you know, get this all lined up for all of us. You know, on this mirror that I pocketed earlier that you guys didn't notice that I pocketed.
So this is Ash. This is the artwork for Ash. Pretty cool. I think there's actually a T-shirt with this on it.
That's cool.
Really cool
Oh,
illustration. And that's a good visual representation of what happens to your brain on Ash. All you kids out there,
This is your brain on Ash.
that was your brain on Ash. Don't do Ash. Ash is not good. It's a fictional thing.
Ash is trash.
But don't do
Ash is whack.
Ash is trash. PSA.
See,
all right, yes.
What I think we should do, okay? We should do all of the ash, okay? And then we're gonna go and we're gonna find well, I mean, I should have the map on me, you know, right here, right? And then we could just go find the treasure. And I'm like looking for the map and I can't find it. What did you guys take the fucking map?
Skaz is like,
No.
Lord. Map?
Crimbo?
Captain? Map?
Crimbo. Map should be here. And Cat of Nine Tails, I don't know where the fuck that is. That was the bonus.
Skaggs is like, ugh.
Did you get a look at the map?
Yeah, I got a pretty good look at it. I mean, I could remake it, except I mean, I don't really want to share it with you guys since I guess one of you fucking stole it from me.
Well, if one of us stole it, what's the harm in drawing it again?
Because I don't want to give the rest of you fucking pieces of shit you know, any sort of advantage on me, okay? Because one of you's a fucking thief, which
Crimbo can't draw. I called it.
You're just embarrassed, but we're gonna support you. I mean, we're pieces of shit, but not for that reason.
Look, that might work on Blort because that guy's a fucking idiot. But that's not gonna work on me. Okay? I'm not a fucking idiot.
Complicated.
Do you think you're Crimbo?
Do I think? I mean, I know that I'm Crimbo. I just want to know why the fuck one of you guys. I mean, I was going to share the treasure with you guys.
Oh,
now.
Crimbo. I think we have some bad news for you.
What?
You're kind of super dead. Yeah. Are you haunting Blort? Because I really think you could have found someone cooler to haunt. But
What? Haunting? No, I mean, I like touch. I like it because I don't know if you know this about Blort, but he has a fine leather eye patch,
Ooh.
and so it's his only possession that's worth anything, I guess. And so he like touches his eye patch, and he's like, "Hold on." I feel like right when I came to this realization last time, I. What the fuck are y'all staring at?
Nothing.
You love.
Oh
Billy
shit! Is
like,
that Ash?
No, Blort.
Billy Knives is like, man, you got messed up, man. You got messed up. You think you're Crimbo.
I don't know why you guys keep doing that to me. I don't know.
Oh man, you're talking like Crimbo.
Nah.
Well, you're not now, but like now you're talking like Blort. But
You guys
you're
got
talking
into the
Crimbo.
Ash
So you're
before
like
me.
Crimbo and Blort.
So you've been holding out on me. You guys, this is all the ash that's left. There was like a fucking pile of it before, huh?
Oh no,
No.
you're Crimblort. Oh, Billy Knives is right. I haven't said that in a while, but Billy Knives.
Yeah, it's
is
about
right.
time.
Billy
It's
Knives.
about time you recognize my genius.
Guys, I'm beginning to think that I'm in Blort's body.
Yeah.
See, I told you, man. I told you. Blort, you are Crimbo in the head. Yeah.
There's something bisected in ye.
Nice use of the word bisected.
Thank you.
Blort didn't know what it means. That's clearly Crimbo. Oh, yeah.
That was that. Okay. So what you're saying is that map, they like gesture over to the ocean that's all around us, is over there somewheres where my body is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's kind of an impediment.
So while you guys are trying to sort out this Crimblord situation, you saw the stuff, the guns, the ash, the gunpowder, everything. You were focused on that, and Skaggs got frustrated because apparently he can only speak in single word sentences now because he's had a massive head injury. But you hear him holler out something as he had kind of wandered off towards the beach, and he's pointing down at the sand, and he says, "Blood, blood."
I don't like it.
Fresh?
He called you over.
Fresh? I think I'll run over to him.
Look, blood.
Nice.
And you
Well spotted.
You look over, and you see a thick trail of dried blood that has stained the sand that terminates at the high tide line.
Mm.
And you see alongside this, it looks like something heavy was dragged through the sand, leaving this thick blood trail. And kind of on the outer edges of this trail through the sand, there are little strange little impressions in the sand. Look like something sharp and small and rounded, kind of something with maybe claws that walked alongside this trail, this bloody trail that leads down into the water.
I think maybe a very large stake, what's covered in glass, was dragged down this beach.
Or
We have to find somebody who's really into glass covered steak.
Yes, Lord's back. Okay, so the plus side is all of this equipment is up for grabs now, though.
Yeah. So the blood terminates at this. The blood stops at this at the tide line. So this happened
Yes.
a minute ago.
Well, it's
By
dried. It's
crude
stained
reckoning.
the sand.
Okay, I see.
You can tell it's been some hours at least, and it's actually the musket was probably about 10 feet from where this trail started. So you saw the musket, you focused on that, you didn't look over here to where the dried blood and sand was. But now you can kind of piece together that possibly whoever was camping in this tent, something happened upon this person. They fired a musket and met some untimely end, were attacked by something, or maybe they shot something with a musket, wounded it, and it drug itself back out into the ocean. You're not sure which scenario.
Is there anything to be gleaned from analyzing the sharp pokey marks in the sand more closely?
Yeah, you can look at that. Why don't you give me a roll? Let's do a presence roll and with your modifier, and let's see if you can get a and what's your class? Crabs.
Buccaneer.
All right.
Buccaneer with a treasure hunter feature.
Ooh.
Natural 20 plus 1 presence.
Sick.
Natural 20.
Nice.
All right. So a critical success. All right. So Crabs, you kneel down and you're looking at this scene and you're kind of like reconstructing in your head and you're looking at these little impressions in the sand and like you stick your finger in there to check the depth and you know maybe you get down, you're sniffing it and you like lean over and start to do a calculation in sand, and you come to the determination that these are tracks of a shoal spider, which is a crustacean. It's kind of the cross between a crab and a spider, and they're pretty good size. They're nocturnal. And they'll come out of the ocean in the night and search for food. And if they find anything, they'll try to attack it and drag it back into the water to consume. So it appears that at least 3, maybe 4 of these shoal spiders left some tracks here. Because you've encountered them somewhere in your past, you've run across these things, so you recognize the signs once you really got down there and inspected it. So they're pretty tough little creatures.
Yeah.
Crabs, what do you see in your mind palace?
Well, it looks to be that these are the tracks of shoal spiders. Crabs? Spiders. They're like crabs or spiders together.
So it's like
they hunt at night.
Spider
Looks
legs?
like maybe there were 2, 3, maybe 4 of them.
Oh, and they're venomous.
They're very venomous and nasty customers. Don't want to run into them. Good thing the sun is as high as it is. They're crusty jugglers they are.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
So they mostly come at night, mostly.
Oh,
mostly.
yes, they're nocturnal.
Well, look, I hate to sound so loot obsessed, but we got some loot here. Are we gonna divvy this up, or what's going on? But because I'm eyeballing it a little bit. It's kind of.
I've always liked the way you do things.
Yeah, but we better do it quick, and I don't know if they only hunt on one side of this island, but I'd like to get away from this general area before the sun goes down.
How does loot divvying work? Is it first come, first serve? Like you grab stuff, and I assume everything takes up space in your container?
Yes, yes. So as far as dividing any loot, that's up to you guys to determine. If you want to, however you want to do that, that's up to you all.
We can get 8. We can carry 8+ strength, normal sized items without any problem, and we're not like carrying a dinghy or anything. I don't know if the tent would be a little heavy. I don't want any of the ammo or stuff because I like my hoodoo magic stuff. But yeah, do any of you guys want to get the guns and the ammo?
I would like that flintlock pistol there.
Yeah.
It'd look cool with you.
Yeah, you guys, like she said, 8 items is what you can carry.
Yeah.
Normal size, so just not not a sea chest, not something but and you get to add your strength modifier. So add or subtract your strength modifier. So 8 is the base.
I don't need any guns. I'm a magic user, So I'll take them guns. Whatever's left.
Does the 8+ strength items include like our harpoon, like the items we already have, equipment and weapons, things like that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So there was a pistol. Was there a musket or something?
Yeah,
there was.
A musket.
Yeah, I'll go over it again real quick. So
sorry.
there was a musket that has been fired, so it is empty. There's a flintlock pistol that is loaded and ready to fire. Small barrel of gunpowder and 20 rounds of shot. That'll just count as one item.
Mm-hmm.
A medical kit, a hunting knife,
I'll take the
fishing
medical.
net, flint and steel to start a fire with, and the 3 doses of ash.
So, and you said there was a hunting knife, right?
Yes, there is a hunting knife.
I can't take a hunting knife and still cast spells. So, if someone needs a knife.
Yes, excellent point. Yeah, metal disrupts magic.
Interesting. It messes with my super sweet magical abilities.
I think I'm into like blades and stuff. Yeah. So I guess I'll take a nif.
I'm gonna skip the ash because as a functional alcoholic, I like to not cross the streams.
I take the ash and then I'm like,
unless anyone has an objection, I'll take the medical kit.
No, go for it. I can get the net. Is that fine?
I'll cut it with some sand, and then we can spread it out a little bit more.
That's how people. That's irresponsible ash use. Like, you're cutting it, Steve.
It'll be fine. It burns a little bit more, but it'll be fine.
Yes. Go ahead, Jordan.
Ink, quill, and parchment, are those all one item?
Yeah, they're both pretty small. I would count that as one item.
Okay.
Okay, so Jordan, you're gonna get the medical kit. Steven, you're gonna get the pistol.
Yes.
Is that what you said, or did you
take the pistol and is the said the gunpowder and the rounds are all just one item?
Yes. Yeah, there's enough for 20 shots.
I'll take the rounds for sure.
All right, so Stephen or Seamus will take the gunpowder and ammo.
Seamus, think maybe we could be splitting?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you crazy bastard. Here, take 10 rounds off of me.
Wait, was there a barrel of gunpowder for the musket though?
There's a barrel of gunpowder.
Oh, okay.
A single barrel, so it's enough gunpowder for 20 shots from either the pistol, the musket, or if one of you guys already has a firearm.
Okay, so I will grab the net and
rename it Annette.
Annette, I will take the thing with my name in it. Nanette takes
Nanette.
Annette
Nan's net.
to flourish. Nan, that's Nan's net right there. Should we grab a bedroll? I mean, I don't think we really need to sleep here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or a tent. That seems probably like unnecessary. Do one of you want to get the flint and steel?
Sure. I'll take it.
Meh. Okay.
Someone already grabbed the med kit, right?
I got it.
Jordan did. Jordan did.
Here.
So okay, so we've got everything accounted for, and Skag said Port Nelson. Does that ring a bell for any of us?
And Skaggs, he hears you say that, talking about Port Nelson, and he's like, he shakes his head. Port Nelson, and he points in the south, down to the southeast, where you had seen the smoke. Because right now you're on the north side of this island. You washed ashore on the southern side. You mounted the hill, came down the other side. Now you're on the north side of the island. But yeah, what Skaggs is saying is Rum Key and Port Nelson is to the southeast.
And these two islands, the longer island and the smaller island, are these like swimming distance, or is that like we're needing some kind of vessel, some kind of boat?
You're probably going to need a vessel. We're looking at 15-ish miles from the island you're on right now.
How long would it take us to make a raft if we work together?
So you did find on where you woke up, you found enough wood and rope and even enough to make a little sail to build a raft. It would be pretty rickety, but it could work. If you guys went straight back to the place that you woke up and started working on a raft, I would say that you would be able to get that raft built by sunset.
Okay. I say we go build that raft.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
So
I suppose it sounds good to me too.
Would we want to go onto the open water at sunset?
I feel no.
I feel no.
I feel like
I'd say
we get started on the raft, but then make sure that we're well fortified before we bed down for the night and do it in shifts.
I say we go there straight away as soon as we finish at sunset. No, let's not do that. We're going to we build the raft and then we go up to higher ground. I apparently can hear both of us. I don't think he can hear me yet.
At least half of you make sense, so we've got that going.
All right. So to make sure I understand correctly, you guys are going to gather up everything here, make your way back to where you woke up, where you've amassed all the salvage, and build a raft for the remainder of the day. Correct?
And there's like a cool montage as we're doing it.
Oh yeah, definitely cool montage.
Montage music.
So your salvage goods from this abandoned campsite, you're pretty well equipped now. Head back up. Are you going to go back the way you came over the hill? Or are you going to go around the island? Like stick to the shore.
Have we looked at the?
It would be faster to go directly across the island.
I'm all about quicker, so let's go straight across.
And we know what to expect going that way.
We're just backtracking.
We've been through that.
I also vote to go back the way we came.
Last thing I want is a turned ankle.
That would be tragic. especially at this point.
We'll just get put down.
All right, so you guys load up. Everybody helps carry, some of the. You basically clean out everything in the campsite, and then make your way back up the hill across the island, and you get back to the southern end of the island on the beach, where you've left all the rest of your scavengings from this morning. So we'll say it's probably about 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon at this point. It's middle of summer, so you got a good bit of daylight left. So plenty of time to get that raft built, right as the sun's getting ready to set.
Whew.
Good job, us.
Like tying the last knot, like look out at like the sunset over the water, and I'm like sipping my rum and like doesn't get any better than this.
It is a beautiful sunset.
Really makes you think about things. Like how we could not be marooned.
I don't tend to think about things that much.
That's probably a
Polishing
good
my
life
harpoon.
choice.
Polishing the harpoon. Okay.
Nice. I've got my belaying.
All right, so now the sun's going down. You got plenty of leftover wood scraps if you want to build a fire. If you're going to stay here for the night. So
I propose we go up to higher ground.
Yeah.
Away from the beach,
Like up
Just
top.
saying.
like
Just
inside
saying.
the. Yeah. Bit higher.
Remember,
Yeah.
you went to your mind palace. You told us that there were fucking
Crabs.
crab things that fucking killed those
Spider
people on that
nodes.
beach,
No,
and they
no
come out
spiders.
at night, mostly.
Right.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah. So.
Crap people. But from like up top,
yeah,
like up high, right? It'd be harder to.
Yeah, and then we can like
Yeah.
me and Seamus can take turns like with our guns, kind of like keeping watch.
We could all take turns so we could like sleep some.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I also.
but
have a
we've got the range. Oh, you have a musket
Yeah,
too. Okay.
I do.
I've got a belaying pin, so I'll just be like, "Hey, wake up! There's something very scary coming. Please wake up now with your shooty shoots and your baggy bangs."
Yes. Well, that sounds capital to me.
all right, so
So it's settled.
good deal. So we're gonna, you guys are gonna sleep on the island. How far away from the shore are you gonna camp?
Like,
Where's that high up place we went to?
The hill.
Like an hour to get there? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, there
That's
ain't
the
no
highest point on the island.
Yeah, fuck it.
yeah. I mean, surely those things would give up, right? Like, I mean, that's a lot of work for a
I mean, I would.
crab spider. There's got to
Yeah.
be easier pickings.
Right. And then we have 360-degree view.
We do.
So if they come up from any direction, we should be able to see them.
Billy knives can look only one way as he is wont, and
Okay.
we can look the other way.
Hey, man, I'm getting real sick and tired of you. You think it's easy to climb up the rigging and look in all directions at one time? I would love to see you do that.
I mean, that's
I'm
that's
asking you
two
to do it at
things.
once.
So, yeah.
That's more things that I did that you didn't.
Did you turn, Greg? No. It's cool. You tried your best. It just wasn't enough, but none of ours was. So we can bury the hatchet in the sand.
Hatchet?
Billy.
I agree to bury the hatchet. He kind of hops off.
He's going through puberty, guys. It's just he's changing.
He's
Go
going
through
through
very
the change
late
in life.
The change. It affects us all differently.
And at different
Yeah.
ages. He's going through midlife puberty.
He's going through.
All right, so you guys are going to camp You're gonna camp overnight, so we'll take our next break here.
Yeah, we'll take our break here. Yeah.
And
All right.
we'll pick it back up in about 10 minutes.
Cool.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We were just having a little discussion on Devil's Luck. As I said at the beginning of the stream, we're all getting our sea legs under us and learning the system and the rules. Devil's Luck is after resting at least 6 hours, if and only if your luck is depleted, then you roll your class's designated die and regain that much luck. So if you were at 0 Devil's Luck, then you get to re-roll and replenish based on what you roll. If you say you can have 2 Devil's Luck and you only had 1 left, you would not replenish for resting, only when you're out. And then you rest, then you get to re-roll and replenish.
Okay, so I did get to replenish because I used my one.
Because you had this.
But now I have some like caring and sharing double luck for us, which hopefully we won't need, but we probably will.
It broke up for a second there for me. So if I have like a D2, one side is 0 and one side is 1. Okay. I lost my quarter behind my computer. I'll be right back. I mean, behind my sea chest.
Let me see, Chad. Yar, what is a computer? Ah, Yar.
Behind me, abacus.
Thought it was behind your devil's box at first.
Yeah, so a D2 is going to be a 1 or a 2. So tails will be 1,
and I
heads
just
will be 2.
Okay. Heads.
Cool.
Tails. Okay. Yeah. All right, here we go.
No whammy.
1.
All right.
I need to just draw a 1 on it so I don't forget.
And everybody else squared away?
Yep.
Aye.
All right. So you guys were going to bed down for the night, set some watches. You made your way back up to the summit of the hill to hopefully avoid having to deal with any of the shoal spiders, the venomous shoal spiders that Joseph Krabs McCool was able to identify purely from tracks, since he has run across those foul creatures in his prior exploits. So thanks to his knowledge and excellent roll, then you guys were forewarned and hopefully won't have to deal with those. And that is the case. So the night passes pretty uneventfully. It's a warm and sticky Caribbean night here and somewhere in the vicinity of the Bahamas. But you see first light to the east, and the sun will be rising soon, as well as the heat and the temperature, and humidity. So you had an uneventful night, thankfully. And is anybody down any hit points?
I was down 3.
Okay. You were down 3. So you had a long rest, and you had food. You guys had scavenged some bird eggs yesterday. So if anybody is less than their full, whatever the regular max hit points are, so Jordan, you can roll a D8, and you can recover up to your max hit points. You were down 3, so you had 5. Your max is 8.
Okay.
So roll an 8-sided die and add that to your 5, up to a maximum of 8.
Yeah. Yes. Krabs McCool. Joseph Krabs McCool.
He be Joseph Krabs McCool.
So
sorry, Blort.
I rolled a 2.
All right, so you're gonna add...
it's just the go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
So yeah, I rolled a 2. So do I add
Yes, so you'll add that 2 to your, so you have 7 now, according to my
Okay.
records.
Yes.
You're back, baby.
I'm back, baby. A little worse for wear.
I only have 3 hit points. It's my max, so.
Oh, 3. Yeah, 3 is your max.
Yeah.
You're a delicate flower.
Oh, I got this peg leg. And scurvy. That's where, yeah, that was. I did. And 2 were in the leg. So if I lose another one, I'm only going to have 1.
All right, so you guys had you pulled your raft up above the high tide line and to keep it safe. So as you make your way down the hill in the morning, you find some more bird eggs and have a little breakfast. You get back to your raft. It's still there. It's in one piece. Well, pieces loosely cobbled together. It's functional. We'll say that. And but you do notice on the sand, you do notice quite a few of those little tracks that are very similar to what you saw in the campsite next to the blood trail. So good thing you guys decided to camp up on higher ground.
Thank you, crabs.
Aye.
Make cool.
I should go there more often.
There's some ash. If you... We should go there. Wind palace, you say. Better than a mine condo.
All right. So, is there anything else? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Skaggs is like, yes.
Porque no las dos, but in French.
Port.
Aye. Port feels safe. You might even be able to find some pencils.
That's true. Versus just drawing it. On
Because the raft you guys were able to construct is going to barely hold the 4 of you and your meager possessions. Any substantial amount of anything else, especially heaps of gold, would probably be a bit much for the raft's capabilities. You reckon with your keen
Plus, I think
intellect.
well,
Lord's back.
He's back, baby.
He's back, baby.
I think we're decimating. We're decimating a generation of young birds staying here. Really, kind of. As a former whaler, I'm very conscious of conservation.
I certainly think we should be checking out that island to the southeast.
I would like something other than raw eggs.
Billy chimes in and he's like, yeah, man, I don't even like eggs, man. This ain't no kind of good food.
You'll eat your eggs and you'll like
some meat. I'm ready for some meat.
And the birds seem sadder of late.
They did. It made me feel bad. Yeah. It took the tastiness out of the egg. Yeah, I've become sober, so I'm going to start becoming truly, truly terrible to be around if I don't.
Skaggs is like rum, tea.
That's all I need.
Aye.
All right, so raft to the island on southeast. Agreed?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yar.
All
and
right.
Billy and Skaggs can fit on it, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's just enough room for the 6 of you guys.
Are they kicking at the back? Like
Well-
they're at the back and they're kicking us.
There is some extra wood. You burned some of it last night for fire. You carried some with you, but there's a few planks that you can use as makeshift oars to help out. And you've rigged a little sail to try to help catch some wind to give you a boost. But
Oh yeah, because we had that tent.
yeah, you can paddle with some of the scavenged wood as well.
Maybe
So
we can find a dinghy over there. And then you can draw your map. And
Aye.
then we can have the gold. Uh-huh.
Aye.
Yeah. Me too.
all right, so
Right.
you guys push this raft out into the surf and try to get it headed towards the southeast. And let me do a quick roll here. We'll see which way the wind is blowing in the moment. All right, so the wind is blowing to the south. So that's going to help, a little bit. You trying to go to the southeast, but it's the water is fairly calm, and like I said, it's about 15 miles away. So it's going to take we'll say a few hours for you to get there, especially if everyone's paddling and helping out. And after about an hour or so, you're making decent progress, and there's still from what you presume to be the wreckage of the tarantula, a lot of debris floating in the water, and you actually see a few bodies that have started to bloat and look pretty nasty floating around. And one of them is kind of like you're headed straight for it. It's just like floating in the water, assumed to be dead. It's been face down for all the time that you've seen it. So most certainly not breathing. So it's close enough if you wanted to interact with it or just push it out of the way or
Do you think it could have something on it that we want? Like,
All right, let's
All right,
check.
Jordan.
I use my harpoon to try and pull it closer.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's pretty close. It's floating by, and so you're gonna harpoon it, and Blort can help drag it over. And what would you like to do with your catch?
Just drag it up next to us and hold on to it. Just to
Okay.
inspect.
You drag it up on the edge of the raft and you kind of flip it over, and it's nasty.
Oh, Jess.
It's been in the water for like 36 hours or something,
Oh,
close to that, and it's sodden, and you can see where it's been face down. A lot of its flesh that's water facing has been picked on by sea creatures, and it's just gross. But based on what it's wearing, you can tell that this is one of your comrades from the tarantula, because Benito Sharkbait Alva wore a silver medallion with a cross on it, and it's still hanging around his neck, or what's left of it.
he should have chosen a different name to go by.
And
Shark bait.
and he seems to have something in his coat pocket.
I do not think he needs his things anymore.
Check the pockets. Check the pockets. I'm gonna rummage. I'm gonna rummage in the pocket.
Yeah, someone get his necklace. I don't want to.
Yeah.
All right, you
Well
snap the necklace off of his rotten neck, and Seamus, you're gonna rummage through his pockets, and Seamus, you find some silver coins. Seamus, will you roll me 3 6-sided dice? That's great. Love it.
That's really
Love
great.
it, love it. So do a 3d6 roll for me, Steven.
2, 2, 4.
2, 2, 4. All right. So you found 8 pieces of silver in poor old Benito's pockets. And as you pull them out, and you're like, oh yeah, silver, great. You know, this gout of seawater erupts from his gullet,
Mer.
like a fountain, a disgusting fountain of seawater, and which sounds disturbingly like Skaggs a little bit. But his eyes, which have basically been eaten out of his head, so his eyes are just gross. But it starts to like move and brings his arms up as he's kind of half laying on the raft, like stuck with a harpoon.
Try to like
get
shuffle him
him
off.
again.
You want to like shove him off back into
Get
the
him off
water.
the harpoon.
Harpoon him back.
Nick, get
All right,
him
well,
off.
let's
him off.
do an initiative roll. Let's see who rolled initiative the first time.
Chad did.
Chad.
So Jordan was going to.
Yeah,
How about?
absolutely. Yeah, Jordan, you roll initiative, and
That's it.
so it's going to be a
D6.
D6, and you want to roll a 4, 5, or 6. If you do that, you guys get to go first.
Sorry, the audio dropped out for me.
Oh, 4, 5, or 6 is what you want. Oh, on a D6.
Sorry, the audio dropped out. What? D6. Okay.
D6, yes, sorry. A 5. All right, so you get to act first, and it's not going to be, there's usually like a barb on a harpoon, I think. I'm not a nautical expert, but why don't you roll let's do like a strength check to see if you can just kind of, push him off of that harpoon. And we'll just say if you get like a 8 or higher, he just slides right off.
Okay. 3 minus 1, so 2.
2. Okay. So you try to shake him off your harpoon, and we'll say he kind of grabs onto it and starts kind of pulling himself up the harpoon towards you. And as this is happening, another deceased sailor clambers up on the back of the raft. These bloated, pale hands grab onto the back of the raft and attempt to climb up. So we will say that. So we'll say Jordan and Blort, and I'll just roll. And Nanette are on the front side of the raft, and Seamus and Billy Knives and Skaggs are on the back side. So you've got these 2 zombies, but everyone else can go because Jordan did win initiative. So we'll start with Blort.
Well, I've got my my cutlass, so I guess I'm gonna take that and try to hit that motherfucker on his dumb hands.
All right. So go ahead and swing that cutlass. So roll a 20-sided die to see if you hit.
5.
So you're looking for 12.
Yeah.
Looking for 12 there. All right. So you miss. You kind of hesitate a little bit because you are close to crabs. You don't want to hurt your fellow sailor. So you kind of pull your punch just a little bit, and you miss. All right, Seamus, what are you doing back there with that zombie who's trying to climb up on the back of the raft?
I'm gonna go after him with my marlin spike.
Good choice. Good choice.
That's a D20.
Right, so, yeah, D20. You want a 12 or higher, and don't forget to add your modifier for strength if you have one.
Strength is 0, but I got a 20.
A 20.
Oh,
Oh, critical hit. Critical hit. Excellent.
really? Wow.
So you take the marlin spike out. Just and exactly like that.
Yes.
With the bilge stench rolling off of you,
Gums bleeding everywhere.
you just reach down, pull up that marlin spike, and just bring it right down, right in the center of its forehead. And the eyes roll back, and it just slides backwards, lands back in the water. So let's do roll me a damage roll.
D20.
No, it's going to be I believe it's a D4 for a marlin spike.
Yeah, it's a D4.
Yeah, D4.
D4, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It takes a 4.
Oh, 4. All right.
Bam!
All right. So you planted that thing in its head, but it doesn't seem to be quite dead, but it's got one hand just still hanging on that raft. And then Nanette.
I will take out my belaying pin and I'll be like, I never liked you anyways.
Oh, poor Benito.
Yeah, I know. I rolled an 8, so I got it. That's an 8 with my -1 strength modifier.
Okay, so his horrible continence is just too much for you. You're like, oh, and you kind of like try to hit him, and you just happen to miss.
Ugh.
And then on the back of the raft, Skaggs and Billy pulls out his knives, and he's gonna try to see if he can do a little damage. And you all recognize, well, I guess Seamus, you would recognize that the one that you just marlin spiked is another one of your comrades. It's old Rat Tooth Steve Jones.
Old Steve Jones. I knew it'd be you.
Rat Tooth Steve. And
Rat Tooth, you blackguard.
And Billy fails miserably. He's all show and little substance.
Billy
weaves those knives and does this martial arts looking stuff and just slips on the raft and it totally misses. So
Billy.
All right, so we're gonna shift back to the front of the raft. So we got one zombie pirate who's managed to pull himself up the harpoon and Krabs, are you still holding that harpoon?
Yes, that's what I assumed. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that he's right there. So he's going to reach out one of his disgusting hands and try to claw at you. So if you will make me a roll, an agility roll to defend yourself.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
-1.
Damn.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Looking.
So cool. So you easily avoid the ragged nails of this zombie pirate, and you kind of maybe you give your harpoon a little shake, and he slides back down a little bit, and just his claws just miss you. So very well done. Very well done. All right, and on the back of the raft, we got Seamus and Skaggs and Billy Knives. So let's see. The other zombie heaves itself up on the raft and tries to grab onto somebody's legs, and it's Billy. He's trying to grab old Billy. And we'll do a agility roll for Billy. Got an 18, so Billy skips out of the way. No problem there. All right, so Jordan, you rolled initiative last time. We'll let Nanette, you want to roll initiative for us this time?
Sure. Okay. That's a 3.
A 3.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So, about that.
All right, so back to the zombie. So the zombie will stick with the rear of the raft. So it's climbed up onto the raft, just missed Billy. It's gonna go after. It's going after Skaggs because Billy skips back, and we'll roll a Skaggs, and Skaggs is not so fast these days with that head injury. It's really slowed him down. So Skaggs is going to take some damage. Skaggs is going to take 3 points of damage as the zombie claws into his body. And on the front of the raft, let's see. So we'll say you shook that zombie off, Crabs, but it stands up and lunges for Nanette. Nanette, give me an agility roll to defend as the zombie is
Okay.
trying to embrace you in a.
Ooh, yeah, no. So I rolled a 2, and that
two.
plus 3, 5. I'm not feeling
5.
good about that roll, to be honest.
Okay, so
You are such a dick.
So it grabs onto you and it's going to try to bite you.
Rude.
Are you?
Like, no, I don't want to allow that to happen.
Well, that's sane. Do you want to do anything about that?
Yeah, I would like to try to attack him with my belaying pin.
Well, he's going to bite you
Oh,
unless
I use I have some of that old devil's luck. Maybe I can.
yes. Don't forget about your devil's luck.
So, what would probably be better then? Like, to reduce damage?
Well, I'll go ahead and roll for damage.
Or
So that's going
reroll.
to be. Well, let me let you know how much damage.
Okay.
First. So it's going to be 5 points of damage.
That would make me super, super dead.
So you can re-roll, or you can reduce the damage by 6, or you could just have. I'll re-roll the attack to see if.
Let's re-roll the attack.
Okay. Or you'll re-roll the defense rather.
Okay.
All right.
let me
So you'll get
update.
another chance to roll.
Okay. Yeah, so a 10's not going to do it, right?
10. I mean, they're pretty slow. Yeah, I'd give you a modifier for that, I guess. Let's see, because usually you would need a 12, and they don't have any kind of armor or anything. So yeah, we'll say that you're able to avoid since you use that devil's luck, we'll say you probably slip and fall on the deck, and he grabs nothing there. Let's go with Blort. What do you want to do now?
Well, I guess I'm gonna try to whack a motherfucker again with me cutlass.
All right. So make your attack roll there.
All right, and I got a 16.
16 will do it. All right. So you get, and a cutlass is going to do D6 damage. So
I got a 6.
Oh, max
6.
damage. And do you have a strength bonus or anything?
+1.
Okay. So that'll be a 7 damage. So that's enough. You just cleave that cutlass right through the skeleton and maybe give it a kick back into the sea, and it's out of action now. So you defeated the noxious zombie.
Oh dear.
And so we still got a zombie at the rear.
It's not where you want it.
No, definitely not. So Seamus, what do you got going on back there? You ready to take out the other zombie?
Yeah, I'm going to continue to hammer at him with the Marlin spike.
All right. Go ahead and make your roll.
All right, so that's a D20 plus strength.
Correct.
Okay, I think I said 0 earlier for strength. I was looking at toughness, so I've got a +2 for strength. So I've rolled a 12 +2, so 14.
14 will do it. All right. So roll your damage.
And that's a 6?
4.
4.
Marlin spike is 4.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
We don't know these.
And
weapons.
that is a 3.
A 3. All right. That's going to be enough to take out that last zombie. So good job, crew. You defeated the zombie threat.
Ah! That was my victory.
That was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just like, mad.
It's your victory vocalization. Now,
Just
while
start
you're
wrapping up.
voyaging on your raft, is there anything else you guys want to be doing?
Avoiding.
Are there any other like bodies kind of nearby?
There are, you spy a few more bodies kind of in the distance. If
Okay.
somebody wanted to swim out to one nearby, you're welcome to do that.
So just so we're clear, I'm a little worried about more, these more bodies near us because they seem to fight back lately.
Yeah.
They do. The
Nice.
scourge is real.
I'm
They were
definitely
more
harpoon shy.
docile. I cannot believe they were more docile alive than dead.
Well, since you have a few hours on the raft, aside from the zombie excitement,
Yeah.
if there's anything you guys wanted to prepare or work on.
A quick question I've got about
Yes.
my specialty grog brewer.
Mhm.
That's a thing I can do. Like I can make something like so many grogs a day. I think I can't remember what you had told me about that.
Yeah, it's in the so it's going to be in the Rapscallion
Yes, that's right, rapscallion.
rules. So we'll take a look at that real quick. So grog brewer. So as a Rapscallion, your ability is one of your abilities that you currently have is grog brewer. Each day you can brew D4 servings of potent grog. You can soak melee weapons in said grog and use it as a poison. So if you use a poisoned weapon, the victim has to test their toughness with a DR 14, or they lose D6 hit points.
Oh,
So it gives quite a boost to it. So if you had some grog that you brewed, you could dip that old marlin spike in there to coat it and deal the D4 damage for the marlin spike plus an additional D6 of poison damage.
okay. So while we're on our sailing voyage, I can go ahead and make some grog.
Yeah, I would absolutely rule yes. That's your special ability. You have we'll say you have the whatever equipment you need to mix it up. You have several hours of downtime aside from the zombie interruption. So yeah, if you want to brew up a little grog,
Yeah, that'll be my activity.
Okay. I'm gonna
Sounds
whistle at seagulls and try to tame them.
Is anyone injured or in need of this health kit to top everybody off before we arrive?
yeah, because you guys did find that medical kit,
I'm still rocking my 3 hit points right now, so
and 3 is your max.
that's my
correct?
max.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not trying to rub that in.
No, it's cool. We should think about it often because
Yeah,
to remember mortality.
it's good for everyone to be aware.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just hey, if you're feeling rough, I've got 3 hit points max.
Is the health kit, is that a one use and then it's gone situation?
Let's see.
I believe that is the case. Let me take a look here. See if there's any. So medical kit. If you have a medical kit, it stops bleeding, poison, infection. So any of those afflictions that you may have, and it will heal D6 hit points. And so it says here, you have whatever. So whoever's applying it. So in this case, we'll say crabs. If you are using the medical kit, what is your presence modifier?
+1.
+1. All right. So you would get a 1 + 4 uses. So you could actually use it 5 times. to tend to a wounded person, a poisoned person, or someone who is infected, which there are many lovely infections you can get in the Dark Caribbean. So you could stop whatever's damaging the patient and also heal up to 6 hit points. And you could do that 5 times.
Because Billy's all fucked up, right?
Okay.
Billy is, or Skaggs. Skaggs took some damage.
Sorry.
Skaggs did take some damage. So do you want to? So Skaggs has 2 hit points left.
Okay. Yeah. So that is. What's the dice for that? That's a. What's the process for applying that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe that you have it. You can just use it. It would just take some bit of time to apply the medical care to the injured person. But you got plenty of time during your journey on the raft. So we'll just say you can go ahead and do that. And so roll a d6 for me, and we'll heal up old Skaggs.
Ooh, maybe he can speak in more than one word at a time now.
4. Okay. All right.
Roll the 4.
So he's back at full hit points. And so Skaggs is very appreciative, and he's like, looks up at you, Crabs, and thanks. Feel better.
He was always a man up.
He's still pretty fucked
hands
up.
on his shoulders.
I have a weighted dice, and I've got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna see if Billy Knives wants to play a nice little game of dice that I'm gonna try to cheat him out of.
Okay.
We're not doing anything else. I mean,
yeah. So you and Billy can go off on the corner of the raft, and you can try to.
We're really working on our relationship. We're gonna.
Well, he's a little reticent at first, but he's like, man, I'm just going crazy on this thing. It's so small. I'm ready to get something good to eat, and yeah, that'd be a good diversion. Okay, man, let's do that. Let's that sounds fun. I guess if you're the only one who has some dice, yeah, let's do that.
We shall throw some bones. Instantly regret saying it like
that. Life is full of regrets. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We're
Throw some bones.
Block the wind while I roast these bones.
So, Blort, while you guys are on the raft, or should I say Crimbo, Crimblort. I'll get there eventually. You still holding on to you got that map right here. You don't want to.
And I accidentally poke myself in the eye, and then I'm like, God, he's so dumb. Does anybody have some paper, like some sort of quill and like some parchment?
Doesn't yeah, Crab's got the
because I could scrawl out that there map.
Crabs, he'd be the learned pirate.
I bequeath to you.
He's an all-rounder.
Quill and parchment.
Doctor. Literate.
Harpooner.
Schoolboy Crabs is what we used to call him.
So I'm gonna scrawl out that map there on a piece of parchment, and for those watching at home, that's what it looks like. Looks like three fingers kind of looking thing.
So I got a copy of it here, so I'll hold it up on my camera here. Probably not too easy to see, but that's a general. It
looks like 3 fingers coming out of sand.
Right. So there's 3 pillars leaning to the west, and there were some sea caves nearby, and you can see that one of the sea caves is circled in there, and there was some writing on that map. Crimblort. Do you happen to recall?
Only those with the heart of the sea shall pass the something doors of blood. Is that what it says?
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's it. Because I
All
remember.
right. So only those with the heart of the sea shall pass the doors of blood.
I am not very good at the riddles.
So a bit cryptic.
My heart's just a heart.
Yeah.
Bit of a mystery to puzzle out there.
We need to go find
Sort of a metaphor.
Wait, let's go get one of those dead bodies and pull the heart out of it. I think that'll help us somehow. The heart's in the sea.
A sea heart. A sea
I
heart.
thought it meant you because you love the deep so much.
I do.
Aye.
So
With
as
your
you
heart,
approach-
would you say?
Oh, sorry. As you guys approach the island, you see it's a fair bit larger than the little island that you were on. Looks like it's about 10 miles wide, kind of east to west. It's got, of course, white sandy beaches. There's, you see some rolling hills. There's trees and lots of vegetation. That smoke that you saw, you still see it coming up, and it looks like it's coming from the far side of the island. So on the south side, you guys are approaching from the north, a little to the west side of the island, since you're headed southeast towards it. And on that north side, on the west north side, you actually see there are some sea caves on the coast there, but you do not see any rock pillars, those 3 rock pillars, but you do see some sea caves. So it doesn't seem like it exactly matches up with the drawing on that Crimblort gave you, that he says was the captain's map. But there are sea caves. And looks like whatever inhabitation is happening on this island is going to be on the south side. So you could choose to, come up on shore somewhere on this north side, or if you want to paddle your raft around to the south side, whichever course you want to take.
I think we need to drag some large stones over here and put them up.
Make the fingers, you mean?
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how maps work.
The Blort is back again.
Yeah, I think he muted.
I'm muted. I muted myself.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, I don't
though,
think
I'm
that's
sure.
how maps work, Lord. I mean, you don't kind of change the landscape to fit what you're trying to go to.
To be
He was
fair, for
thinking with his
Blort,
ocean
that was
heart.
actually. Yeah. I mean, that was peak Blort.
Heart of the sea. Heart
Point
of the sea.
Points for
Hard to
creativity.
see.
Yeah.
Aye.
That's
3
one of
points.
the best Blorts ever done.
So we're coming up on the end of the stream.
Yeah.
So before we sign off and everything, when we get back together next time,
Yes.
do you guys do you want to beach the raft somewhere on the north side of the island and track across, or do you want to navigate around one side of the island? Are you looking to see what's going on with that smoke, or just want to explore the island, or what have you?
I think
Well,
we go to where civilization is, personally.
That'd be my vote.
Yar.
one wonders if we'd be sort of sitting ducks in a raft in case there'd be someone looking up from the island. Might it not be better to travel through the cover of land?
Vulnerable to cannonade.
Be
You'd
more
say.
maneuverable that way. Yeah.
Good point.
Okay, so we can split the difference, maybe?
Some of us go around, some of us.
I'm still for
The party. That's what
pulling
we
the
call
rocks.
it for. The
Over.
party.
Sort of a Stonehenge sort of situation.
Oh, blurt.
I'm not going to give up on that.
Come again
I
now?
think that's the solution.
Like a dog with a bone.
Crabs, you're kind of on the side of the guy who's for dragging the rocks all the way across the island. So I don't know. I'm just saying. I think we should go on the raft over to where civilization is. Yeah.
Boo.
That's me. That's me.
Well, we got.
All right.
Are you coming round, Crabs, or do we need to put it to a vote?
Well, that would be very piratical, wouldn't it? No, I'm good. I'm a very go along to get along sort of guy.
That's my Crabs.
Go along to get.
That's my crab.
That's Joseph Krabs McCool. Go along to get along, pirate.
Everything's cool. It's all
That's
cool.
crab we know
That's
and love.
always cool. All right. So, final vote.
I go around, check out
Raft.
the habitation.
All right. So, we're going to circumnavigate around the island to go find the source of the smoke and hopefully some version of civilization.
Yeah.
Sound good? Everybody good?
Civilization-ish.
All right.
Good to me.
Great.
All right. So, we'll call it there. And when we pick up, we'll see what you guys find on the south side of the island.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for running this game, Sean. This is fun.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. No, I had such a blast. We played it at Gary Con and ran it for some other friends of mine once. So I really had a lot of fun. It's and like I said at the beginning, we're all learning, as we go along. And but I had a great time. First time playing with some of you guys, and I think you did excellent. A lot of fun, good ideas. It's just ripe with things to plunder for good ideas, good jokes, fun. It's what a great way to spend Saturday morning. Really enjoyed it. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks for doing the tech stuff too, Chad.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you,
all.
Chad.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
And thanks to the audience for putting up with our growing pains as we figure this stuff out, both rules wise and tech wise. But
shout out to
we'll be back
Jeremy.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Buddy Jeremy has been watching on the YouTube. So shout out
Awesome.
to Jay.
How's it going, Jay?
Nice.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
All right. And now, bye.
Farewell.
Fare thee well.
Farewell to you, my own true love. There are many fare thee wells.